Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley.
I'm John.
So, Tropico in real life.
Let's go.
So, what do you do if you run an entire country and a new PC game comes out and it kind of offends your religious sensibilities, which you have so many of?
Yeah. I don't know. What do you do, Ashley?
You ban it all of Steam. That's the obvious answer.
I mean, that's like #1 on the Family Feud answer. There are probably more effective and less drastic methods of censorship, though, and that's exactly what happened this week with the country of Malaysia.
Maybe that's why Zoolander is supposed to kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia.
I can't believe you remember what country he was supposed to kill the Prime Minister from. That is amazing. So, in Malaysia, where PC gamers found they could no longer purchase any games on the platform or play games online.
Because it got banned. Now, the good news is there is a workaround, so you can get back on it. Not legally, but you can. Plus, it sounds like Valve is working to resolve this. The bad news, at least for one game developer, is that the end result is going to be their game is unavailable in the country due to being labeled blasphemous.
And that game is Fight of Gods, the ridiculous 2D fighter in early access that pits characters like Jesus, Buddha, Moses, Zeus, and Odin against one another in holy mortal combat.
I love it.
I'm a big fan of this and I want to check it out now, just reading that description. If you haven't seen them yet, it's got some stupidly hilarious trailers you can watch, like one where Jesus breaks himself down from the cross and arises as the final challenger. Yes, please.
Although the big downside to Jesus as a competitor is anytime he loses a match, he has to wait 3 days before he can play again. The game's description reads, your prayers have been answered. For the first time ever, gods, holy spirits, and mythological characters from around the globe and throughout history will clash in an explosive 2D fighter where the entire world is at stake.
I always wonder why they never added Jesus to Smite, since they already had all the gods from other pantheons. These guys got the right idea, though.
He was hung up on something else.
There's going to be so many of these. Given the nature of the game and its subject matter, it was only a matter of time before Fight of Gods offended somebody, or, you know, an entire country of somebody's.
Or at least, like, the one somebody who can ban something for an entire country.
The ruler of an entire country.
Yeah.
When the game hit early access, a number of religious leaders in the country, along with the Malaysian Consultative Council of Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Sikhism, and Taoism. That's a very big group.
It covers a lot.
They asked for its removal, as it might contaminate Malaysia's religious harmony.
You don't want your religions conflicting.
Oh no!
As a result, the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, that's the MCMC, issued a warning to Steam that they had 24 hours to remove the game from the platform before they decided to take more extreme measures.
And that wasn't a bluff, because that's exactly what they did. The MCMC enacted a DNS block against the Steam client, which is a block against a specific domain name, in order to stop Malaysian citizens from seeing, buying, or playing the game, which had the added effect of not allowing them to access Steam at all.
Instead, trying to get on Steam led users to a page saying their attempt had been denied due to a violation of the country's Communications and Multimedia Act of 1998, which specifically outlaws making, creating, or soliciting any comment, request, suggestion, or other communication which is obscene, indecent, false, menacing, or offensive in character with intent to annoy, abuse, threaten, or harass another person.
That's the internet.
That's most media. You know
that's our company.
That's human interactions. Are we banned in Malaysia?
I'm banned. From that description, everything about me, my soul is banned from Malaysia. So Malaysia's Communications and Multimedia Minister Saleh Said Karuik released a statement about the Steam ban saying, to ensure solidarity, harmony, and well-being of the multiracial and multi-religious people in the country are the main objectives of the government. The government will not compromise with any action that can jeopardize these objectives.
So are they upset that some of the gods were left out of the opportunity to fight each other?
Maybe Jesus was OP.
Apparently he is top tier, him and Buddha.
Nerf Jesus, nerf Jesus!
Fortunately, there are plenty of ways to get around DNS blocks for gamers in the country. Many found switching to Google DNS made things better immediately. Either way, it looks like in the wake of this, Valve has responded by geo-blocking Fight of Gods in Malaysia, specifically so that users there can access the platform again, but not that specific game.
As for how the developers of the game feel, well, as you can imagine, they're a bit disappointed. It's tough when an entire country doesn't like your game.
Although, I mean, when it comes to just how the sales are going to be spread out globally, what percentage of the sales of Fight of Gods do you think was going to come from Malaysia? How
dare you belittle the Malaysian gaming market?
I'm sorry, you're right.
Developers P-Cube have released a statement in response to this, saying that Malaysian officials never contacted them prior to the banning of Steam.
Apparently they contacted Steam. They wrote to PC Games and Fight of the Gods is a video game that takes a humorous approach to religion in the same way that other entertainment formats have. The game is not promoting any religious agenda and is not designed to offend.
After commenting that anybody is free not to enjoy their game, that's every game. You don't have to play it or enjoy it.
No, you must.
Yeah. They went on to say, "We're disappointed that such freedom of choice is not given to everyone, and in particular that the game has been forcibly removed from sale in Malaysia."
Although this is not the first time a whole digital distribution platform has been blocked for a whole country. Only last time it was the other way around, actually. EA banned the country of Myanmar.
You most likely know it as Myanmar, but it'll always be Burma to me.
That was only temporary. It was the result of a trade embargo with Myanmar, as well as a number of other countries. So that embargo ended prior to EA banning the country, but EA seemingly forgot to update their policies, so poof, there it disappeared.
Beyond platforms, we've also seen plenty of games rub countries the wrong way before. Last year, Pokemon Go was banned in Iran due to security concerns. Then earlier this year, we had Outlast 2's very short ban in Australia when it was refused classification over some racy forest orgy scenes.
Of course, and honestly, we could go on and on and on about being banned in Australia. Hotline Miami too. The list really goes on and on. Command and Conquer, Generals got a swift ban hammer China because it sort of opens with the country's nuclear bombardment. That one even pissed off the game's pirates because there's a mission where you can bomb Tiananmen Square, which admittedly is like, but fair game as well. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 banned in Pakistan for painting the country in a bad light as well.
I remember that.
Yep.
Mass Effect, they got a boot in Singapore for lesbians.
Come on, everyone wanted to bang that one alien lady.
Those damn lesbians in video games. In Thailand, squashed Tropico 5 because it too closely resembled actual events and they thought it might be an affront to peace and order.
So, not the first time a game has ruffled the feathers of government officials. Not gonna be the last one. But hopefully next time the countries won't overreact by banning the entire platform for the country's citizens for one specific game. There are easier ways to go about this kind of thing.
Just close your eyes and put your fingers over your ears and go la 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 la, game don't exist.
That is much easier, you're right.
Considering fans of the game are asking for more religious figures, they want more. That's fantastic.
Well, you know, you want equal opportunity for all the gods to fight it out.
Many are requesting Muhammad to be included specifically. That'll be interesting. You can imagine we'll be hearing plenty more about Fight of Gods in the future. Yeah. I'm excited about this game. Gonna go play it tonight.
What do you think about Malaysia banning all of Steam to stop one game? Let us know in the comments.
For future updates on ban hammers, remember to like this video, and if you're new around here, subscribe to the know. Peace be with you.
Now, you run a country. A new PC game comes out. It offends your religious
I already ruined the
sensibilities.
country. We have no money, and we're in 5 wars.
All right, game over. I mean, I would just ban all of Steam, but that's just me.
Yeah. Should we do that again?
Yeah.